You guys ready?
We're holding today in Chulin Daf Pay base. We're starting the Pay Aleph from base in the bottom. Gemara said, we learned the Mishnah. Mishnah said that the issue of Oisoy Vezbnoi doesn't apply when you cannot eat the shechita. What does Oisoy Vezbnoi mean? Back to the sugya. You can't check the mother and its child on the same day. That's the thing. It has to be shechita. So the Mishnah ended by saying that if it's not, we're going to start the Gemara that Pei Aleph based on the bottom of the last line. So the Gemara says that if you did a shechita, which is not a shechita, you killed the animal, then there's no din of Oisav Izmor. What happens if it is a shechita, but it's not kosher for other reasons? It's for Zara, it's for Paraduma. So the Gemara says it's a machlekes. But one hold, it's still not a shechita. According to Reb Shimon, according to Rabbanan, it's a shechita. According to Reb Shimon, it's not a shechita because you can't eat. So comes the Gemara and says, so what did he say? The part it's not shechita reuyo. That's the machlekes in the Mishnah. Is a shechita reuyo is it a shechita or not? So says the Gemara now. Last three lines of Pei Aleph base. Paros chatos shechita sheina rui. You want to tell me that paros chatos is a shechita you can't eat? Tanya, let's put it down for now. Tanya Reb Shimon Omer. What does it mean? It means is that para adumo, you could always redeem it. You could redeem. No, the sentence goes like this: para adumo is going to be, what is para adumo going to be? It's going to be something that has tuma soich. It's considered to be food. What does it mean considered to be food? Something which is food gets tuma. So which is not food after 20 minutes from now. 20 minutes. The para adumo will have will be a Hara Duma is going to be something which gets tumas oichlin. Why does it get tumas oichlin? Tumas oichlin means it's inedible. Why is it edible? I can't eat it. Oh, you could eat it. You know why I can eat it? Because you could always redeem it. You think about Duma, if you found another one, if you found a better one, you can redeem it. So that's what it means. It means it was able to be redeemed. Where can you redeem it? Something when I based on the Shimon Lokish, how you have Shimon Horo Niv days, Al Gabei Marachto. Hora Dumo, you can redeem even on the Marach once standing on its place. We're about to shecht it. Ready, did the whole process, ready to go, put it on the place called the Maracha, and I'm about to shecht it. I can say, no, I'm going to redeem it. So I can always redeem it. So it's irredeemable. So why are you saying if you shecht it, it's Shechina Ruyo, you can always redeem it? I'm not shaman. Baruch is more than that. Even after shechita, that's what Rashi says. Now the shechita is on the ma'areches. On the ma'areches, you already shecht it. And now after you shecht it, you already shecht it. So now that it's already shechted, you can still redeem it. So why you say shechita you can still redeem it? Says the even after you shecht it, you can still redeem it.
Even after you shecht.
Yeah. You're right. Mistake. Erase it. Take that out for the mission. Because you're right. Paras chatos is now one of the list. It's not one something which is shena rule.
That's common that we just say changes.
No, not very common. It doesn't happen once in a while. Begla rufo lav.
So why don't we just change the mission?
Begla rufo lav shchita rui. What about begla rufo? The next part of the mission. Begla rufo. It says you also can't shecht it. You can't eat it. Why you do egla rufa? You found a dead person. Inshallah is we don't know who killed him. But if you found who killed him, you don't have to be an egla rufa. Rufa says, I don't know. We should have taken care of it.
In the middle, no? Egla rufa is in the middle.
Then you find if that's one of the cases. Regular rufa is this classic case. You went out of the city, you found that person, you have to bring a egla rufa.
Oh,
okay.
It was the case of the city.
The Gemara speaks of what happens if you have two cities and Egla. If the middle is one of the cases, how do I deal with it? Okay. So the Gemara says if you found the murderer before, hates it to your bed, you can go and redeem it. Again, so you can redeem it. So it's not necessarily not roy. So you can redeem it. If you do it, it's actually royal. So again, you have to remove it for the Mishnah. It's a mistake. Yana say that. I heard that you cannot redeem it always. there's a certain gavul, meaning certain border. We say until here you can redeem it. From here on, you can't redeem it. I don't remember what it was. Not very common to find in the Gemara. Someone says, I heard something, I forgot. Now the friends in the Mishnah says probably what you heard was when she's going down to that place called the Nachal Eisa, which is the place where you shecht it. That is where you mix it also. So what do you see? You have a border. You can redeem it until you bring it down to Nachal Eisa. You can't redeem it afterwards. So after Nachal Eisa, it's economic. So why is he erasing it from the Mishnah? Say that's before going to Nachal, after going to Nachal Eisa. We didn't say the name of Rav Yanai. We said the name of Shimon Lakish. Rav Yanai holds if the Mishnah is not a mistake. Because then economically you can now redeem Eglah Rufa after a certain stage. According to Shlokish, it is the Mishnah is a mistake. Omar Rashka, when we were about puppy, Kash alone, we had another problem. Mioba, Mishim, Lakish, Achi, the Shlokish hold is not a Mishnah. When the birds of Mitzvah you cannot anymore enjoy them. So carbon. The only once you shecht it. Once you take it. But once you take it, you can't redeem it. So Shlokish shows the Glaruf is not shchita. So the Mishnah is very good. So why is he raising the Mishnah? The only one who holds Eglah Ruf is the wrong Mishnah. The Bichin holds you could always redeem Eglah Rufa. But with Shlokish or Biana, the hold there's a certain type you cannot redeem Eglah Rufa. The Mishnah makes a lot of sense. Good. So look at the Mishnah. Shtaim shelokhu poru ubno. So now you have, again, we have the din. What's oitz vezbnoi? Now let us check the mother and the son the same day. Remember, there's two different people. One took the mother, one took the son. Is also.
I thought we already discussed that we're not going to do that.
Right. Now the Mishnah says, which means mitzad din, the one who bought the first animal, he has the right to shecht it first. Why? Because that's what he says. That's why I bought it first. I came on Monday specifically to buy that before you sold it to Tuesday, so I'll be able to shecht it first. So he has the right, but it's not a. Well, it's not. You can't come in between they and basically. So if the second one decided to go and do it first, so he gets it first. What's the svar? It's a very simple svar. Let's say the seller did not sell the child, only the mother. So he said, when I'm buying the mother from you, I want to have the right to shecht it first. I don't have to wait.
Yeah.
You wait the next day. So when you sell me the right too for the second, more than the second person. It didn't mean didn't moments. Not legabe isurim. No isur to do it. Tani kodem sheni raises zori's niskor. Zori's love the sur niskor to call it. So the second one did it first. It's no problem. Mitzad the isurim, he did it first. He's not allowed to eat. Mitzad sheni, he also gained from it. Now the Chulin ask, but if the halacha is that the first one has the right to do it first, so how can the second one be zori's niskor? How should doing the right thing? They say, because we're talking about if the guy who got it first, not so clear he wants to shecht it. Could be he wants to keep it to plow with it. You usually don't know unless he said it.
Right.
Say condition. So that's what we say. The right thing.
You buy something,
you should.
animal,
Yeah.
not let it shecht it unless you go back to whoever you bought it from, or whoever has the other one, and be like, I want to shecht it today.
Yeah. Oh no. I think I'll shecht it. You say when you go and you shecht it that same day, you sold both on the same day, they have to be finished. Once you pass one day, it's not
Two
fine.
separate people.
Meaning there is no shecht. I thought mother, no matter what, mother.
Yeah, but if you don't know, you don't know. I'm supposed to assume.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, usually I don't have to assume that unless I know for sure. But that same day that you bought it, I'm thinking you can check it today, then you have a problem. I have to wait a day.
So if, let's say 3 months later, you don't have to really.
That's
You're
right.
not allowed to do it on the same day.
Now if you know that it happened.
But
If
it's
not, you have
common
to finish.
practice that when you're redeeming all the money and everything, it's just common that when
It's regular animal right now.
That
Right. Next Mishnah. Shochat para v'achakach shnei bonel. That's very interesting cases right now. You have a mother and you shecht both children. 2 children after that. Seifik shmoinim. For every child that he shechts that same day.
You're not allowed to shecht children.
You're not allowed to shecht the mother and the child the same day.
Right.
Now listen to what
Here
happened.
you have.
You shecht the mother, shecht child number 1.
Oh.
You're allowed to shecht the no. Child number 2 the same day. Now I'll shecht it either because of the mother, not because of the brother. So then you think 2 markers, 2 set of markers for each one. Shochet shnei bonei v'achakach shochet tov. What happens to the opposite? He shech two children, no issue shech. Then the same day he shech the mother. Sevik Sarboy gets only one makas aboy. Why?
The mother.
It's only his mother. But we'll see the Gemara is not so posh.
Why?
We'll see. Shachatov is bito. Send the mother and the child. Vesbat bito and the grandchild.
Oh, no.
Cow, grandmother cow, mother cow, daughter cow. He shechts all three. Sevik Shroim. Very simple. Because once you shech the mother, the grandmother can't shech the child. He shech the child, can't shech the grandchild.
What if you do grandmother or granddaughter?
No problem. Let's see. That's next one. Shakut of his bat bito, no issue. Grandmother and granddaughter, no issue. Then he went and he shech the daughter. So he figures our boy. Why? Because
But really, it should be
the mother, the first should be two.
right
Because it's the daughter of the grandmother and the mother of the granddaughter.
But it's only one action.
It's only one animal action. So Chacham is saying only our boy.
That's how we get away with it.
But Sumchus Shua Meir Sevik Shwainim. That's the Machlis. Sumchus holds you do get 80. Even though it's only one mice. The mice, it's too loud.
That's
And Rabbono, you get a boy. Now the Gemara goes right to speak about that. Himari, also,
But it's one mice, so you're allowed to get a rob.
that's exactly the Machlikas. There's one mice with two other Lavi. Let's see. Very good. So first of all, the Gemara is asking, Himari.
sorry.
So first of all, the Gemara is asking this thing that we know for sure. We assume that Rashi said right at the beginning of the parent. Doesn't matter if you check the mother and the child or the child and the mother. How do you know that? It says Oysav is B'nai. So maybe that's the order. Mother then child. How do you know the opposite first? If you do the child and the mother, in other words, two people can have a chiyuv. Who, once you shech any animal, you're not allowed to shech the mother of the animal. Now shech the child of the animal. So it can be two people. So echad shechet is a poro, echad shechet is imo, echad shechet is bno. Shneim echim chayav. You have the mother, you have the animal, mother, and child. Two of them are going to be chayav. Says the Gemara. 1 second. Hami bayile legufe. I needed to tell you, oysav is bno, but there's answer. You can't lift the loisish my loisish chetus. Why is it loshrai? Just don't check. Because of one loisish chadav, I mean chadin trei loy. Because of one loisish chetu, afilu trei. Meaning, I would think only this is what you mentioned before that we know. Here's the mucker. How do you know two different people can be chai? Maybe it's only for the same person. Maybe only if Shemer will shech the mother and child is chai. But Shemer will shech the mother and Bear shech the child, maybe not. That's why the say loisish chetu loshon rabbi. Says the Gemara. Can lichtov lo yishchetu by lo tishchetu shamino tartet. As Rashi explains, lo yishchetu means lo yishachtu. Don't have mother and child be shechted in the same day. One of them is a problem, one of them is not. The first one is not a problem. But lo tishchetu is an order to people. Make sure you don't check. I can be two people, mother and child. So you see, you have them both. Okay. Shamino tartet. You see both. Now we go back to that part that you mentioned very gishmak. You have the grandmother, the granddaughter, the child afterwards. Says the Gemara, my time with the suchos. What is the reason of suchos? Is it that kasava suchos ochel shnei zeisim ve'elam echod chayav shtei chatos? Maybe he holds that in general, whenever you do one avera, you have two lavin together, you get two malchus. So a person eats two pieces of chaylev, even though he did be'elam echod in one elam, he's chayav chatos. Really, you could have said not only in our case, a very convoluted case with a grandmother, granddaughter, grandchild. This is what you're mentioning. Why should be the difference? Rabban hold even goofy mechulak. What does it mean goofy mechulakim? You're chayav out because of two different animals, because of the grandmother, because of the grandchild. You're chayav on this mother. So even though it's coming because of two separate clauses, you still have only one. If I'm eating, the person himself is eating two chalefs. Maybe not. Maybe if you're eating two chalefs and it's one body, it's have one. Why is different? The goofy mechulakim is coming from two different animals. The grandmother brings you going Isser. The granddaughter brings another Isser, and that gives you a middle ground where you have two lav in this person. But if you ate two chalav, maybe not. So I don't know. So in other words, is it a general cloud that you get 2 malchus? Only in this case where it's 2 different animals are bringing. He holds in general. You eat 2 pieces of chalev, you get 2 sets of malchus. You might. How do you know that? I'll give you a right. It says Zereya Kilayim Loike. Someone who's Zereya Kilayim means he makes a mixture of 2 seeds. So he says that double lotion. Kilayim Loike. Why Loike? Even with Loike Achas gets 1 shita. It's chiddush you get malchus. Oh, you might Kilayim. Why are you saying the word double? Elapshita base malchus getting double. In other words, how do you understand? He took chita with vine and he put it in one side. Took soy with vine, put it in the other, and but he did it in one shot, 2 hands. So he's getting 2 malchus, even though it's the same maaseh. He's chayav 2. So like what it says, it's in 2 stages. I said that too early. In 2 stages. And there's 2 warnings. Tanino, we already know that. Knows the shy yain, and knows he's not allowed to drink wine. He's drinking wine, kol yain, and he gets 1 malchus. They're warning. Don't drink. He drinks. Don't drink. He drinks. I have a kol achazakas. That's what we say. He did it in 1 shot. 2 hands. Who's talking? Either Rabban the Pliga, if they're going to argue by us. Hashoma also the goof micholak, and there it's 2 different bodies. It's coming for 2 different animals. Patra Rabban for 2 malchus. There will be potter because it's 1 body. It's the same person himself. So you see, it's a riot sukkos. And sukkos, the 2 bodies are different. So he says really Rabban. And we talk about 2 stages of kilai.
So animal plants.
No, it's all in plants. What's the chiddush? Chiddush is you could have 2 types of kilaim, not like a rishayim. La fuki midav rishayim. What's a rishayim? Homer rishayim she yizro chito v'seoiro v'chertzon b'mapoilis yad. Which means, rishayim says there's no such thing. In order to be chayav in kilaim, you have to have 2 seeds of a plant and 1 of a vine of a tree. So if you do chita v'soiro, wheat and barley, and vine together, then you have kilaim. If you did only 1 chita and a vine, or 1 chita and a soiro, you're not chayav. So there's no 2 kilaim. There's only 1 type of kilaim. According to Rabbanan, you can have chita with a vine, you can have soiro with a vine, you can have chita and soiro. So you can have different types of kilaim. According to Mishra, there's only 1 when you mix everything together. That's what it means, even though it's 2 stages. Kamashwan, yechizor chita v'chartzon, soiro v'chartzon na'im echad. Is it chita v'soy? I don't think it's true, but so that's why it's the same claim. Even though there's 2 stages, of 2 astros. No raya for me. So we'll another raya. Alchol kazais achal mizeh kazais umizeh kazais. What we talking about? We're talking about gida nosha. So we're going to learn later in the Masechta the whole sugi of gida nosha. For now, we're saying you have gida nosha in every one of the thighs, right? So you have two thighs of the animal, and you get the nosh on each one. So Soifik Shmoy, you get 80 malchus. Why? Your Buddha holds there's only 1 gida nosh in the bane. It's only 1 side, and we'll see he's not sure which one it is. Is the right side or the left side? So Rabbanan holds there's 2 gida noshes. There's 2 sinews called gida noshe. 1 on the right thigh, 1 on the left thigh. And according to Rabbi Yehuda, there's only 1 sinew. You just don't know which one. So according to Rabbanan, you get 80 malchus. But in Rabbi Yehuda, you get only 40 malchus. Hey, well, what's the case? I talk about 2 different stages. You get 2 atroyes. My time is that real. According to Rabbi, you get 0. Why? Atroyes suffering. Because just think about it. You come to him and say, "Don't eat the right thigh." You sure? Maybe the issue is the left side. Don't eat the left thigh. You sure? Maybe it's the right. So each one is atroyes suffering. He holds the trust is not straw. How do we know that? What are we talking about? Talking about the following case. When a woman gets divorced, she needs to wait 3 months before she remarries. Why? Because you're not going to know if she gets pregnant from where it comes from. Because within 3 months, you could have a mixture. It could be a pregnancy of 6 months to 9 months. You don't know where it is. If she didn't wait 3 months and you have a child, you're not sure the child belongs to the first or the second. There's no DNA test, and the question of DNA test is reliable for halacha purposes. Papa says yes. But there's no DNA test. You don't know if he's a son of the first or the second, the child. So what happens? Now happens the following case. You have a din. If someone goes and hits his father, you kill him. He went and he hit the first guy. Says, go to Bezdin. Now your father. Now you're not my father. Go to the second one. He hits him. Says, let's go to Bezdin. Not my father.
At this point, you're certain.
What happens if he hit both? What is this? He could say he could say he hit both. He would say he would say he cursed one. Chazu killed it. Or she could shnei ma'asachas are together in the same shot. Or she kills shnei ma'asachas chayiv. So then you chayiv.
Know that there's a definite. We had this in last.
We have a definite. Rabbi Yehuda says no. Only if you did it in one shot. If you did it one after another, what's the problem? Draw a suffix.
Each one is
each is a suffix.
Yeah, but didn't we have?
Let's just finish over here. So according to Rabbi Yehuda, he holds so it doesn't work. So we talk about over here that he ate the two thighs together. Because he ate one bad gidanosh. Umantano, what did Kama say? He gets 80. Second. Either one of the Pligalei the Sukhos, or is there a bun on the arguing Sukhos by us and say that when you do the same lav in one shot twice, you get only one? Hashtama also the Guvim Mefulakim, when you have two different animals that cause it. Patra bun. Hachalakoshket. I'll have Sukhos. I'll have to say it is Sukhos. And that's where you get double. And you see that even in one body, like here, he's one person eating two Gidanoshes, he's getting two Malchus. So you see that Sukhos holds, you get double, even for the same lav. Look. Really, it's one after another. We're upon him. We're upon him, that's your suffix. So the Tanakama holds the Kabbalah that what? That you have. He ate
40.
No, according to Rabbanon, he's chayav 80, 40 for the first and 40 for the second, because they both get a noshim. According to Rabbanon, both get a noshim. So it's avada. With a straw, no, according to Rabbanon, it's avada. Only a Buddha holds this stuff. So Rabbanon holds, he comes the first one, don't eat, gets a malakas. Don't eat, gets a malakas. Then a Buddha comes in the argument, he says gets only one malakas. What do you mean? That's straw suffix. Says the Gemara, he holds like the other Buddha. Talking about straw suffix, shema straw. He holds like a Buddha, holds a straw, the Daniel. It says, don't, what's a nicer? Nicer is you leave the kosher for the morning. If you wait till the morning, you have to burn it. Says the one that begins with Aleph. So, why are you not getting Malchus? Because it's lav shenita glass. Says, don't do it. If you do it, burn it. When the Torah tells you lav shenita glass, you don't, that's the fix. Exactly. You don't get Malchus. Mashra, but without that, you would get Malchus. Why? It's a straw suffix. What's that straw suffix? If you don't eat this, you'll get Malchus. You eat it in 5 minutes. If you don't eat it in 5 minutes, I'll eat it in 10 minutes. If you eat it in 10 minutes, you'll get Malchus. Yeah, now. It's always if I don't have a specific timing, not doing the mindset, it's straw suffix. So why should be part because that? See that this is beautiful. So B'nai Shvoshes is also a suffix because I'm not sure if it's not or not. So it's always a suffix. So you're never gonna have a vad that more very soon. Because even B'nai Shvoshes, maybe I can eat it doing B'nai Shvoshes. Who told you tonight? You're not sure. So and when we come to Shvoshes, I say, oh, sorry, I already did passed. I already did it before. So the kids comes out over here that this Rabbi Yehuda holds the Torah suffix Shema Yisrael. And therefore, that's the one who said, "Begid Noshe." You get our boy. But we used to finish the price. That's not the reason you don't get Malchus on Noiser. There's another reason. Because when you do Noiser, what are you doing in Noiser? What are you doing? You're just leaving, not doing anything. So you don't get Malchus for not doing. You get Malchus only from Meiser. That's the other sheet. That's not our sukkah. Okay. So the Gemara still put the question. Because maybe the Gid Noshe is a beautiful. What brings another right? Toshma. Ochal shnei gidim mishnei rechos mishnei behemis. Here, he ate 2 gidim, right? Mm-hmm. He ate and he ate what? So Rashi says the right thigh from each animal. So the right thigh of animal 1 and the right thigh of animal 2. Right, and the Gemara is going to conclude based on that. This Rashi says he's giving us a preview of the sugya that'll come on in 10 days from now. They're going to learn from here. This could be a raya that Abuta is not suffix. He's a vadai that Gidim Nosh is the right leg. So that's a side point. So he ate 2 gidim, 2 erechos, 2 animals. Servik shvoin. He gets 8. We don't even a servik a boy. Gets only 40. Why? Hechida. Even Bezachazeh, we talk about one after another. Ubishte straws, two warnings. My time the Domar boy mitulai. If, and this Bryce obviously holds that we know which one is the Gida Noshe, it's the right one. So you should be get 2 marks. Elam Shido Basachas. Elam are going in 1 shot. Of Echad straw, and that's what Vida says you get 1, because for 2 Averis you get only 1. So Matalekama, who's Talekama? Either Rabban the Pliga, the Sukhos Mouse, the Gufi Mikhulaki Bachaban by us. It's Gufi Mikhulaki is Bachaban. So Ochel the Koshka, it's one that it's a 1 goof. It's just eating 2 Gida Noshes. Ela la Sumchosi. So you see over here, Raya, that Sumchos holds. What does Sumchos hold? That Bezachazeh. They be Bevasachaz, you get 2 markers, even in 1 goof. So the Sigma Loilom Bezachazeh. Now, Raya. It's one after another. But the call my time with the Abudo. They go in the lace make kazais. When he did it, each one doesn't have kazais. Tanya Echloi vein kazais. He had to get the nosh with no kazais. Chayav. We do him at Shiva kazais. But bottom hold you do get marcus. Why? Because it's called a barrier. Barrier means a full item. It's a full item, you get marcus for it. And a barrier. So you may according to Rabbanon, he ate every Gidanosh, every piece he gets as a barrier is Chayav Marcus. So he gets 80. According to Abuda, no, you have to have Kazais. So if I ate half Kazais, they have Kazais. So then that's what he gets, only 1.
He ate 3 Kazais, and then he gets 3 sets of markers.
If he has 3 straws.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 straws, of course. So he says, so Rashi explains that this Kazais down in both, and one of them is no Kazais. So he ate 1 without Kazais, and he ate the other one with the Kazais. Could you get 1 Marcus? Could you get 2 Marcus? So the Chiddush could be is you don't get Marcus on a burial. Could you do get Marcus on a burial? And with this, we'll end today's daf. Yishakayach Rabbi Say.